Welcome to Math Challenge 553. In Math Challenge 553, we have a semicircle. In fact, we have two concentric semicircles. We have two concentric semicircles and a chord. This is a chord for the bigger circle and a tangent for the smaller circle. This line you can see, it happens to be a tangent for the inner white circle and a chord for the outer circle. And we have to find the green shaded area, right? The chord, the segment is 8 units in length. This is the tangent for the smaller circle and a chord for the larger circle, and we have to find the shaded area. Math Challenge 553. Now draw the line. You can see we are drawing this line. This vertical line from the center perpendicular to the diameter and perpendicular to the chord. So when we draw this vertical line, what will happen? It will bisect the chord. From the center, if I draw a perpendicular, it will bisect the chord and the two halves will be 4 units each. The total was 8. Each half will be 4 units each. So perpendicular from the center will bisect the chord. So the line, which is 8 units, is divided into 4 units, 4 units. So draw this vertical line. Now draw this dotted line. This dotted line you can see from the center to the extremity of this chord. From the center to the extremity of the chord, this dotted line. So the black vertical line is the radius of the inner circle and the red dotted line is the radius of the outer circle. Right? The black line, the vertical line, that's the radius of the inner circle, the white circle. And from the center, this dotted red line, right? From the center to the extremity of the chord, this dotted red line is the radius of the outer circle. So supposing the inner circle is small r and outer circle radius is capital R, then you get a right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, capital R square minus small r square equal to 4 square. Because this dotted line, which is capital R, radius of the bigger circle, this is the hypotenuse. This is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. And this vertical black line is the radius of the smaller circle, small r. So black line is small r, dotted line is capital R. In this right angle triangle, hypotenuse square will be capital R square. That will be equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides, that is capital R square minus small r square, that is a square of the red dotted line minus the square of the black vertical line, will be equal to square of 4. So capital R square minus small r square equal to 4 square, that is capital R square minus r square equal to 16. 4 square is 16. So from this right angle triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, you can say capital R square minus small r square equal to 16. So we got capital R square minus small r square equal to 16. Capital R, the radius of the bigger circle, small r, the radius of the smaller circle. So r square minus r square equal to 16. Now area of a circle, full circle, not semicircle. Area of full circle is given by pi into radius square. So area of semicircle would be half of this. Pi into radius square is the area for the full circle. So area of semicircle would be half of that, half pi into radius square. So area of any semicircle is half pi into radius square and capital R square minus small r square equal to 16. So we got capital R square minus small r square equal to 16 and area of any semicircle is half pi into radius square. So area of the inner circle, the smaller semicircle, the area of the inner semicircle would be half into pi into small r square and area of the outer semicircle, the bigger one, will be equal to half into pi into capital R square. Right? Capital R is the radius for the bigger circle or semicircle, and small r is the radius for the smaller one. So area of the outer semicircle, the bigger semicircle, would be half into pi into capital R square. Area of the inner semicircle, the smaller one, would be equal to half into pi into small r square. So if you subtract, you will get the shaded region. To get the area of the shaded region, you subtract area of the outer semicircle minus area of the inner semicircle. So you get half into pi capital R square minus half into pi small r square. That is half into pi. You take out as common, you factor out, then you will get r square minus r square. That is half into pi. Now r square minus r square is 16. We have already got capital R square minus small r square equal to 16. So in the place of r square minus r square, put 16. So half into pi into 16, that is 8 pi. 8 pi square units is the area of this shaded part. The green shaded part, the area is 8 pi. 8 pi square units. So that was Math Challenge 593. We shall come back with more interesting videos. Remember, all our services are entirely free of charge and they are open to students all over the world. So students from anywhere in the world may contact us with their problems. And also remember that we bring questions for school level, Olympiad level, numerical and quantitative aptitude at various competitive examinations and university admission test questions. So follow and subscribe to the channel, like and share our videos. We shall come back with more interesting videos. Till then, thank you and goodbye.